Tower of Terror similar to VelociCoaster? Well, that's a really good question, especially for first-time Tower of Terror riders and people who have ridden both Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and VelociCoaster. Well, let's get started. When you think about it, VelociCoaster and Tower of Terror do share many similarities, but yet a lot of differences because, number one, they are two very different ride systems. Tower of Terror being a drop tower, VelociCoaster being an intense inversion roller coaster. And yes, both rides will generate that really funny tickle in your stomach, especially when it comes to the steep inclines or to the sudden drops. I do want to give you a heads up that Tower of Terror is known for its really intense stomach tickle because not only are you dropping really fast, but you're also getting launched upwards at the exact same speed at 39 miles per hour. But meanwhile, when you are riding VelociCoaster, please correct me if I am wrong. I am no roller coaster geek or nerd. I can barely ride barnstormers without screaming. But when it comes to VelociCoaster, there are times where you slowly accelerate, then quickly accelerate. Then you make a really steep turn, go downwards, go do a loopy-loop. Then you slowly decelerate before you hit your next incline or turn, just because of how roller coaster mechanics work out. But meanwhile, with Tower of Terror, there is no slowing down, no stopping whatsoever. Instead, when you get into the drop shaft, you are launching at 39 miles per hour, or you're either dropping, depending on what drop profile you get. So basically, instead of getting any the visual feedback, you basically get nothing but pure launches and drops that really do amplify the stomach tickle feeling, and there's no visual feedback whatsoever, except when you get to the top of the shaft and the doors open up. So you basically have no clue how far or how high you're launching or dropping, which can really be disorienting. Same for Cosmic Rewind, because Cosmic Rewind is also an attraction that is housed in a really dark room. Unlike VelociCoaster, yes, I realized I'm also throwing in Cosmic Rewind just because Cosmic Rewind and VelociCoaster do fall under the roller coaster category, and I can use both of the coasters as reference points. So when you think about Cosmic Rewind, you're basically in a really dark room and you're spinning around Tower of Terror. There's no spinning or no really steep turns, which can be really nice, especially if you're not the biggest fan of roller coasters. However, I know I'm saying a lot of the whenevers a lot, but that's how I do talk. So going back to VelociCoaster, you do get the visual feedback of being in an open air theme park. And instead of not knowing where you're going, you can basically see the track ahead of you, which for me personally actually does help reduce some of my potential roller coaster anxiety, because I can anticipate what is coming up and what the roller coaster is going to do. Unlike in Tower of Terror, where you never know how far you're dropping, how long you're going to launch it, because when you're riding Tower of Terror, you basically you're going up. You're not sure when all of a sudden the motion is going to reverse and plummet you back down. Unlike both roller coasters, Tower of Terror's drop sequences are randomized as it did iterate earlier on, which really may add to the unpredictability of the entire ride through. And with that being said, I highly recommend watching my Tower of Terror point of view video, which I'll be linking in the description below, for those who are very nervous and very on the edge if they're going to ride Tower or not. The good news about Tower is there's no loop-de-loops, no inversions, no sudden turns or uphills, which really does make Tower ironically a more approachable ride for me. Well, I want to thank all of you for watching, and if you have any more feedback or comments, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and let's talk roller coasters. And with that being said, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Tony Hotel if you enjoyed Disney World vacation tips and tricks, Tower trivia, and Disneyland live stream. See you in the next video.